What up, beautiful people? It's your boy Nate Jackson. It's another episode of Opinionated. Listen, I read the comments. There's people saying like, damn, this dude is spending hella time talking about his dates. There's somebody saying, man, at one point this was a cool podcast. Now all you're doing is talking about how funny you are. I've seen you 2 times. I get it, bro. You're funny. But come on, man. Like, let's make these episodes, fun to listen to on their own. And then there's people in the comments like, actually, he spent 8 minutes and 50 seconds on his dates and addressing all the questions that he got about his tour dates. That only represented a slither of what this full episode was. And that was the one about my dad, right? So I think that is by far one of the most poignant pieces of audio I have put out where I, showed some emotion and shared personal stuff with you guys. So I need to know that you guys will bear with me. I need adult listeners. Let's just say that. I'm on a national tour. Of course I'm going to tell you about my dates. People have questions about dates. I'm going to answer those questions here. Does it need to be 8 minutes long? No. So I will meet you in the middle. I will compromise. I will share some of my dates, and then I will say where you can find the dates at. Now, Trent thought somebody stole his car. He comes outside, and he thinks his car is stolen. Hold on. There's that. Also, Amber Rose is on a podcast saying, if men can be loyal to their barbers, why do they cheat on me? We're going to talk about Trent's car. We're going to talk about love, loyalty, and cheating. We're going to talk about relationships a little bit today. We're going to get into it. Now, here are my dates. My dates are, and I'm not going to read them all because you guys apparently don't have the attention span to hear all the places that I'm going to sacrifice my life to be to entertain you. It's very selfish to just be like, I only care about the dates that I can come to. If I live in Ohio, I don't want to hear 4 minutes about Miami, but Miami wants to hear about Miami. Also, if you can, get you a flight and bring your ass to Miami. Don't you want to get out of Ohio every now and then? Check it out. March 20th through March 22nd, Plano, Texas. We've added shows, okay? We're coming to Dallas. It's 5 minutes from Dallas. Syracuse, New York, March 27th. Buffalo, New York, March 28th. Washington, D.C., March 30th. There's 2 shows that night. The late show that night is going to be a crowd work joint. This will be my first time doing a crowd work joint outside of the Super Funny Comedy Club. There's only 5 cities that I'm doing that in, okay? D.C., Atlanta, Lexington, L.A., and what's the other one?
Did you say St. Louis?
And St. Louis. Those cities, the late shows, the added shows will be crowd work joints. They will be on YouTube in full, okay? That means I'm not going to be doing any material. If you want to see some material, get your ass in that first show. If you like the crowd work stuff, 100% crowd work is all you want, that'll be the second show. Who do you know on earth entertaining that is offering 2 versions of a headliner show in one night? We are now in rarefied air. I expect you to get your tickets ASAP. NateJacksonComedy.com. There are way more dates than that, but apparently I can't say them. What the fuck? And don't edit out fuck, because what the fuck? Today's episode, sponsored by The Roses. This is a clothing line, a collection that is put together by your boy Nate Jackson himself. I'm talking about from my hat to my ankles, everything I have on is The Roses. If you've been watching, I have pieces. You've seen a black and red jacquard. You've seen a brown and pink jacquard. Now you're looking at the all-over puff print, giant red. I just call this ooh-wee. That's what this hoodie is. Now, the part that doesn't have the roses with this actual cloth is so soft, it feels like baby legs. Okay, so just know you're going to be hugged by luxury when you wear this. This was made, cut, and sew in Pakistan, and that's happening. This is already happening. You want to get this. This will be available soon. The website will be available soon. We have now parked it, landed it. We own it, and it is going to be designed starting as early as this evening. A photo shoot is coming up this week where all the clothes will be had pictures of, from the black jeans, the blue jeans, the all-over print hoodie that you haven't seen, then this hoodie, then the sparkly hoodie, the sparkly T-shirt. It's going down. Okay? Now, I'm not going to talk about myself no more. That's that. Just look forward to The Roses. And that's my ad for it, as if I was doing a drop for Pepsi. Okay? Trent, what happened?
Before I get into that, though, about your crowd work joints in these 5 cities, if you're a videographer, we're looking for you. If you live in Washington, D.C., Atlanta, St. Louis, Lexington, or Los Angeles, we need a videographer to
You don't need
help
nobody in
us.
St. Louis?
I thought I said that. St. Louis. Yeah, we need you in St. Louis, Atlanta,
All
DC,
5 cities.
Lexington, Atlanta. Each and one of those cities. If you live in one of those cities,
Yeah.
we looking for you just to help man us a camera. We have all the cameras. We just need a body. I'll be making a post about this, but if you're watching this, comment on there. We'll see it, and I will contact you. It will be a paid gig, but we just need you to man a camera. If you want to be a part of Nate Jackson's crowd work joints in these cities, and you live in these cities, leave a comment on this episode, and we
Or
will find
near, and you have transportation to get there and reliable transportation, and we can expect you to be there. Come help Trenton and Cannon do crowd work joints live.
Yes.
And the European crowd work joint is almost ready.
Yep.
And it's a slapper.
It's funny.
It's
funny.
It's a slapper. So get ready for that. It's basically me saying, hey, here's what we did around the world. And I'm telling you right now, we were received very well. Okay? So Trenton, tell me about the car, man. What's up?
So there's no feeling like showing up to where you thought you parked your car and it's not there anymore.
Right.
So I parked my car in a parking garage. I live in an apartment. I'm on the way here to the studio and my car's not there. And I'm like, what the hell? Now I'm thinking that my apartment complex towed it for whatever reason. Maybe they thought I was in the wrong spot. So I go to my housing office and I had ran into the maintenance guys and I tell them what happened. They're like, what? They're like, man, we actually had an issue like a few months ago of some cars getting stolen out of the parking garage. And I'm like, really? So they pull me over to the camera system and they're showing me, okay, there's my car. And they're asking me, did you go anywhere yesterday? I was like, nah, I was at the apartment the whole day. And then they're watching it 16, speed. And then all of a sudden my car goes. I'm like, oh, okay, there it is. They wind it back. You see me walking into my car about 5 p.m. yesterday, and I drive off. And they're like, okay, well, there's you. And they're like, all right. And then they say, dog, you never drove it back. And I was like, yo. So when I leave, I don't like smoking real weed. I don't, because I get a little too loopy. But I left my vape in Keela's car on Friday when we went down to Toppenish.
In my car.
In your car that Keela drives.
Got it.
I left it in there. He was like, hold on, that's my car.